A game in which he hit 3 home runs in was the best of his career. You think? Yeah, Derek D, let's go back with this. I wish I had given last night more of the stealing for the cycle, which I kind of, second, third, and home that occurred. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, the Astros are so far ahead right now. We're in a third of the way in the year over out in the West. That, all right, Rangers and Mariners, what does it all mean? I guess you can run around the base paths as much as you want. Heck, the game won't count, that sort of thing. Anyway, but the Reds, they actually are now fighting the Pirates, who last week were in the wild card hunt. They actually would have qualified at fifth best record in the National League. It was percentage points out of the Braves. And now if they lose today, and by the way, it's raining in Cincinnati, so the Reds have taken, 2 out of 3 from the Pirates in this series around Memorial Day. So if the Reds win today, they'll have gained 2 games on the Bucks, and they'll be right there with them. And yeah, right there with the Cardinals as well in the NL Central, as everybody looks to be pretty good in the NL Central. Nevertheless, how did Dietrich celebrate his 3rd home run with his teammates in the Great American Ballpark dugout?
It was more like, I don't know, I'm just hitting every ball out right now. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry, hashtag, whatever it is. It's just one of those times, it's funny because yesterday when I was facing that kid, the first 2 at-bats, Keller, I was like, man, I don't really have a shot today. And then I hit the one late, and then I wake up today, and shit, my swing's right where I want it. And you got to battle, you got to work, and good things happen.
So and that's a little bit more than Dietrich. The former utility player for the Marlins signed to a minor league contract, 3 home runs in a game for the Reds, who are right there. Well, I say right there. It's not like they're ready to pass the Brewers or the Cubs or anything, but yeah, let us see here. By the way, the Braves loss dropped them down to 2.5 back. St. Louis lost again last night. Let's see here. You want to hear that? You want to hear the gory details from, where was it? Here, from the Phillies-Cardinals game yesterday?
As Wainwright deals 1-1. Swing and a fly ball. It's a deep right field. That ball is way back there. It is gone. Goodbye. Up the facade of the second deck. Cesar Hernandez blasting one. And he has taken the Phillies from behind to in front in this game. Home run number 6 in the season for Hernandez. And the Phillies now lead 4-3.
And that was the final, and the only reason I'm playing that is the Braves and the Phils are in a pennant race, and that moves the Phils 2.5 above the Bravos. So, there you have that. Now, the Stanley Cup playoffs, second game, it's tonight, and we've got some quotes here from Bruce Cassidy and Craig Berube, and then I want to look back at Game 1 and the rest of this segment here. But these are, let's see, this will be Craig Berube, who is talking about how his team needs to be better.
You got to be better. They're gonna continue to do that. That's the way they play. They're a good defensive hockey team, and they do force you into bad situations with the puck a lot of times. And but we got to be better than that.
Well, the question here, though, I think, is if what everybody's talking about in the first playoff game, listen, Stanley Cup Finals game. It is a playoff game. It is the first playoff game of the Stanley Cup Finals. However, let me give you the proper grammar here. But it was it, a charge or was it not? Don't know what I'm talking about. Possibly the biggest hit of the postseason was loaded by Torrey Krug, defenseman of the Bruins. Remember, I told you Bruins were going to play a very, very, very physical style. That is their style. And it is probably what has carried them on. I mean, think, old Broad Street Bullies days, Bobby Clark, all that, intimidating the opponent. Bruins second in the league in penalty minutes this year. And they're taking on the Blues,